Welcome back to Mushroom Kingdom Cooking. It's me, Chef Mario. Ho ho! In today's recipe, we're going to be making cookies using cake mix. Crazy, I know. Like usual, we won't be using gloves for this cooking recipe, because if you still don't know when to use the gloves, you shouldn't be wearing them. Now, before we get started, we gotta go wash our hands. We still have some gold coins in the budget, so we can do those awesome transitions like that one there. Now, let's go ahead and get the sink going. Like usual, we have to wash our hands for the proper amount of time. If you have a favorite song you like to sing, you can go ahead and sing it. I like it to sing in my songs.
Yo, it's the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's the game. Found the secret warp zone while working on the drain. Lend the princess a hand in the mushroom land. Join the action with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Now, Evil Koopa and his troopers are up to misbehaving. They kidnapped the princess, mushroom land needs saving. Abusing and confusing, everybody discovers they can't help but be hooked on the brothers.
Remember, don't turn the sink off with your hands. Grab a one-time use towel, like a paper towel, and use that to go ahead and pat your hands nice and dry. Then, using the towel, turn the water off. But always dispose of it properly. Alright, now for this recipe, all we need to do is combine 1 box of cake mix, we're going to use chocolate today, a half cup of peanut butter, half a brick of cream cheese, or 4 ounces, and 1 regular egg. Let's go ahead and get these in the mixing bowl and we'll start mixing it together. Okie dokie. So, we've got our cake mix already in our mixing bowl. Now, we just have to combine all the other ingredients into here. 1 egg. Now, I usually recommend you crack your egg into a separate container, because in the event that you have a bad crack and you get eggshells in there, it'll be a lot easier to get the eggshells out of here than it will be to get them out of here. So we're going to go ahead and get everything added in. Now, this is an 8-ounce brick of cream cheese. The recipe says we only need 4 ounces, so we're going to cut it in half. And we'll just put that right in there. Set the other half aside for another recipe. And then we need a half cup of peanut butter, so we'll just put that in here. With this recipe as well. We do have some chocolate chips we could add to this, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to stick to the basics for right now. Alright, we'll put these in the sink. We'll go ahead and just get everything all... Maybe I should have let the cream cheese soften up a little bit more, huh? Okay, so we let the cream cheese soften up a little bit, but we've also switched from our whisk to meat masher, because this is definitely a little bit more thicker than a whisk is good. So keep that in mind if you're going to try this recipe. Don't bother with the whisk. It just ain't going to work. If you got a meat masher, go for that. If you don't have a meat masher, you might actually just be better off digging in with your hands, which is actually what we're going to be doing next. We're going to go ahead. We've already washed up again before we came back to this video. Now we're going to go ahead and form these into about 1-inch balls. Now, this would be a time where if you want to use gloves, you can go ahead and use gloves. We're not going to use gloves, we're just going to dig right in. So you go ahead and just grab a little bit. That seems like a good amount. And then you just... It's like playing with Play-Doh, you know? Just roll it into a ball and put it right down to the pan. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing this a couple of times. You know, the nice thing is it's not nearly as sticky as I expected it to be. Nothing special, no rocket science behind it. Yeah, it seems about the same. We're just going to go ahead and keep doing this until we fill up our pan. Alright, so we've got all the cookie dough rolled out. Now, this is where the sugar part comes in. All we do is we just take some sugar, pile it up like this, and then what we're going to do is we tap the sugar with the back of the fork, and then we take that and we mash down the cookie. Now when you mash it down, more of the sugar will stay on. So the more we do this, the more sugar it gets. And you want to do a crisscross. Just like that. Sometimes it doesn't always stay on. That's okay. Sometimes you can just scoop up a little bit of it and just kind of shake some of it on there. We're going to go ahead and take care of the rest of it. We've got all our cookies mashed down, so we're going to go ahead and throw these into the oven for 350 degrees, and they're going to be in there for about 10 minutes. Let's do this. Now we've actually got 3 trays worth, so we're going to put the 2 smaller trays in here, sideways, on the top shelf, and then we're going to put the large tray on the bottom shelf. So we can cook all of them at the same time. We'll check back on them a little later. I know you guys can't smell it through the video, but oh, mamma mia, they smell amazing. Alright, let's take a look-see here. So there's the first pan. There's the second one. Let me get the big pan out. Oh, mamma mia. Give them about the 5 minutes at least, but I'm sure you'll all appreciate a good, warm, fresh out of the oven cookie just as much as a Chef Mario does.
And there you have it. Delicious, wonderful chocolate cookies with just a few simple ingredients. A chocolate cake mix, a peanut butter, 1 egg, and cream cheese. That's all there is to it. They're amazing. And delicious, too. See you next time on Cooking in the Mushroom Kingdom with me, Chef Mario. Hoo-hoo!